Hello, students. This is Beth Nicopoulos, your instructor, just to provide a quick tour of our eCollege site for our diversity class. Hopefully this will help you know where things go so that you'll be a little bit less stressed out as the semester goes on. I know a lot of you have probably taken online classes before, but sometimes we do have new students and the information is new to them. So let's just first take a look at our course home section, and you'll notice that our syllabus is there along with assignments for both our global issues paper and our stereotype paper. You'll also see information about extra credit and our exams as well. Then if you look down lower, you'll see a tab for each week in the semester. And so if we look at week 1, this will tell you what assignments are due for that week. So for example, you'll be watching the Star Trek clip. It'll also tell you when that information or when the discussion post, for example, is actually due. In this case, the 25th at midnight. And then in order to actually do your discussion post, you'll just click on discussion. You'll see the instructions for that particular post, and all you'll do is hit respond, and that'll allow you to actually answer the question and respond to your classmates as well. We also do have journal entries as well. So for example, in week 3, if you look at the journal tab, you'll see that there is an actual assignment. In this case, it's about the Lost Boys. And in order to actually do your journal entry, you'll go to the top and click on Journal. You'll select your name, and then you'll be able to actually add your entry there. And at that point, I can go in and actually look at all the different journal entries that you've done throughout the semester. Also, you'll notice on week 3, we have a lecture tab. And this is simply a link to the YouTube channel I have that's got a recording, sadly, of me going over the material for that particular chapter. And so in this case, unfortunately, you'll have to just highlight, copy and paste into your browser, and then you'll have the lecture available to you. Now, as we look back up at the top of the page, you'll see there's several important tabs. So first, let's look at the Dropbox tab. This is where you'll find your midterm, your papers, and when you're ready to attach, say, your global issues paper, you'll be able to actually download the attachment and leave it in the Dropbox for me to see. And then I'll be able to go in and load the document, make comments on it, and return it to you, and even email you from there. Please make sure that you're using a Word document and that you're not using the Google Drive or the OneDrive, because it's very difficult for me to access those online and actually make comments. So again, make sure that those are actual Word documents. Next, we'll take a look at the doc sharing file. There we'll have articles and things that may be about discussions and things that we're doing for the week. So for example, you'll see the census categories here. You'll also see our diversity quiz for the second week of class, and you'll see you can download quiz part 1 and 2. In this case, this test is kind of old school, so you'll have to actually download and print, actually take the test, and then you'll be able to respond to the discussion post for week 2. Next, let's take a look at the gradebook. And I'm just going to pick on Jessica. I'm sorry, Jessica. As you see here, all of the information and grades for the semester are posted. Anytime you see this little symbol here, it corresponds to the Dropbox. Be aware that you will not be able to see that grade until I return the paper to you. Also note that in some cases things might be listed twice. So for example, the midterm exam is listed here as well as with the Dropbox. So what will happen is the grade that's average will be entered in this midterm Dropbox. So this bottom one may actually stay blank, but don't worry because your grade really has been recorded. And last, and maybe most importantly, we have our email function. And in this section, you'll be able to email myself or any other classmates just by clicking the button. And I do use this a lot. I'll give you feedback for discussion posts and quizzes this way. So make sure that you're checking your email on a regular basis. As always, if you have questions or need to reach me, Please email me, or you also have my phone number if it's an emergency or you're very concerned. And I look forward to having a successful semester. Thank you, everybody.